Welcome to Unity, where cultural diversity is sought after and explored. Today we're going to visit with the National Education Association with special guest, First Lady Michelle Obama.
We are here at the Library of Congress to celebrate the 2010 kickoff of Read Across America, and it's the 106th birthday of Dr. Seuss.
So thank you all, and one more time, let's say, happy birthday, Dr. Seuss! Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss! Thank you all very, very much, and your readers will see you in a few minutes. Thank you, thank you.
Underhill with Unity, and I would like for you all to introduce yourselves and let us know what you do with the NEA.
Okay, I'm Lily Eskelson. I'm a sixth grade teacher from Utah, and I am the NEA Vice President.
Excellent.
And I'm Becky Pringle. I'm an eighth grade teacher from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I am the NEA Secretary Treasurer.
Okay, and how did you all get involved with this event today?
Well, you know, this idea started 13 years ago when some of our teachers said there's no more important skill in education than reading. It's the foundation for everything else we want our kids to do. Absolutely. And we know that if kids aren't reading well by the time they're in third grade, they struggle, and that their risk of dropping out is much higher if they're not good readers.
Right.
So the whole thing was to talk about reading being fun, not a class you're taking, something you do for fun. And whenever we asked people, what's the first fun book you ever read?
Right.
What do you know? It was a Dr. Seuss book, more times than not. So he's our hero, and this is an important day.
Excellent. And what did you do to prepare for this day with your class?
Well, we get an opportunity as officers of the NEA to go around all over the country, really, and sit with children from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade and talk about the joy of reading, because that's what this day is about.
Right.
But it really is a kickoff day, and it's also a culmination of activities that have been going on all throughout the year. That's one of the things that we stress with our members and with the students, that reading is an activity you need to do every day, all year long. This is one day where we get up and we celebrate and do wacky and wild things, you know, eating great green eggs and ham, and have a lot of fun with it. But we do activities with our students throughout the year to make sure that joy of reading translates into them reading to learn and learning to read.
And that's very important. So what are some of those activities that keep the children motivated to read all year long? I know some people have special things that they can do in the classroom, or they work for their stars or their points. What do you all do in the classroom?
And you know that you're going to have teachers with reading activities all year long as part of the curriculum, trying to make it fun. What we also want to stress is the home. How important it is, and especially, I mean, from the time you bring that baby home,
yes,
having books in your home, having your kids see you read a newspaper, enjoying a magazine, and having them see that it's something that you do for fun. So, and we know that not everybody can afford to go down to a bookstore and pay lots of money for books. That library card. Oh
Absolutely.
My goodness, make that like getting your driver's license, you know. So get a 3 or 4-year-old, you're getting your first library card. And it's free, and it's out there, and communities really need to take advantage of those opportunities where kids go out and go, you get to pick 2 or 3 books to take home. They take it very seriously, and when they take it home, it's my book, I'm gonna read it. It's an amazing thing. So home, school, you do it all year long.
And all together.
Yes, and we love to make it a competition. So we have lots of our teachers and principals and some of our support professionals that make it a challenge for the kids. So whichever class reads the most books in the month, then they will eat worms.
Ew.
I know.
The Jell-O kind, actually, right?
No.
We have principals that, that glue to walls. Oh, no, the real
We
worms.
know a principal in
worms.
Tennessee
Real
that said,
worms.
if you read this many books, then I will eat worms. And they had a big auditorium, you know, all the kids came in and
They were
took a little
squealing, but they did, and the kids love it. That's the kind of thing that we try to promote with this activity, and then follow up with those kinds of activities that we know work on comprehension skills and beyond the joy of reading, how important it is for them to be successful.
And Actually, this was such a big event today, and we had First Lady Michelle Obama. What did that mean to you guys to have her here and be a part of this function today?
One of the things, one of the messages that I think was so important, because whenever the First Lady travels somewhere, we get press and people listen and get the opportunity to showcase the work that we're doing. But probably one of the messages that we want to make sure that as the listening public are seeing what she's doing is that she talked about the importance of parents reading to their child.
Absolutely.
She talked about that being her favorite moment, when she gathers her own girls around her and she reads to them. When you have a role model like that, that makes all the difference when other parents look at her as a parent and say, I need to do this too.
Right, right. I really thank you so much for taking the time to speak to Unity. We are so pleased to have been able to talk to
It's an
you.
important day for us, so thank you for covering it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us for this festive occasion and celebrating the 2010 Read Across America. You've enjoyed a bird's eye view, and you got to see Michelle Obama and U.S. Secretary of State Education, Mr. Arne Duncan. Join us again next time on Unity.